they can predict decades into the future.
Artificial intelligence.
They will take control.
The world's largest, most powerful rocket.
Superhuman AI that could take over the world.
Elon Musk's Starship.
In the last 0.1% of the entire human history, we invented all technology. In the next 4 to 5 years, we will see 100 years of technological change and the impact it has on the economy and society. In 2001 was the first year that humans generated more data in a single year than in the entire history of humanity together. Is this becoming reality?
I am Akmal Natasha as your moderator for today. Bye.
I am Dr. Damia from University Oxford London. I'm your panel one. Bye. I'm Prof. Hidayah from University Al-Azhar, Mesir, and I as a panelist too for our forum today. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to our forum titled AI in Malaysian Classroom, Help or Harm. So I am the moderator for today's discussion, and together with two panelists, we will be exploring whether artificial intelligence should be relied on in Malaysian classroom or whether it might actually harm students' learning and the role of teachers. Now, before we dive in, let's see the context. So, artificial intelligence or AI is no longer something futuristic. It's already here and it's already being used in education. Tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, automated marking system, and adaptive learning platforms are increasingly common even in Malaysian schools and higher education institutions. According to a UNESCO report in 2023, more than 60% of teachers globally have experimented with AI-based tools for lesson planning, assessment, or even a student support. In Malaysia specifically, a 2023 survey by the Ministry of Education found that over 70% of secondary school teachers believe AI can help reduce administrative workload, especially in marking and preparing teaching materials. However, despite these benefits, concerns are also growing. For example, are students becoming too dependent on AI? Will AI reduce critical thinking and creativity? And perhaps most importantly, will AI replace or weaken the professional role of teachers? This brings us to our main discussion question today. Should teachers in Malaysia rely on AI in classroom, or could it harm students' learning and teachers' role? And how can AI be used responsibly? To help us explore both sides of this issue, we have two panelists with us today. So panelist one will focus more on the benefits and potential of AI in education, while panelist two will highlight the risks, ethical concerns and challenges of AI use in classroom. So the first one is panel one, which is Dr. Damia from University of Oxford, London, and panel two, which is Professor Hidayah from University Al-Azhar, Mesir. Okay, I would like to start by inviting panelist one, which is Dr. Damia, to share their perspective. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you, moderator. In my opinion, at this stage, AI is more helpful than harmful, especially if we look at the realities of Malaysian classrooms. First, we need to understand the challenges teachers face today. Many teachers handle large class sizes, miss ability students, and increasing administrative work. This can lead to stress and burnout. According to a 2023 Malaysian teacher workload study, teachers spend almost 40% of their working time on non-teaching tools, such as preparing reports, marking, and administrative duties. This is where AI can help. For example, AI can help generate quizzes and worksheets quickly. AI can also assist with marking objective questions. AI can provide instant feedback for practice exercises. This allows teachers to spend more time on actual teaching, interacting with students, and supporting students emotionally and academically. Secondly, AI helps with personalized learning. In a classroom, not all students learn at the same pace. Some students need more time, while others move faster. AI-based learning systems can adjust difficulty levels based on student performance. An OECD report in 2022 showed that students using AI-supported personalized learning tools improve their academic performance by 20 to 30%, particularly weaker students. In the Malaysian context, this is very useful because it helps reduce achievement gaps. However, I want to stress that AI should not replace teachers. Teachers must still guide students, decide what is appropriate, and ensure that learning is meaningful. So overall, I believe AI is currently more helpful as long as teachers remain in control. Thank you.
Thank you for our panel one, which is Dr. Damia. Next, we will move forward with our panel two, which is Professor Hidayah. So, what is your opinion about the AI in this generation?
Alright, thank you for moderator on the question. While I acknowledge the benefit mentioned, I believe that AI is potentially harmful if introduced too quickly without strong control. At this stage, many students are still learning basic skills such as reading comprehension, writing, and problem solving. If AI is heavily used, students may skip this learning process. According to 2023 Stanford University study, students who frequently rely on AI tools were less able to explain their reason and show weaker problem-solving skills. This worry because education is not just about getting answer, but about developing thinking skills. In Malaysia, where exam and written assessment are still very important. AI misuse could lead to students submit what they do not truly understand. Another issue is teaching readiness. Not all teachers are trained to use AI effectively. Without training, AI may be used incorrectly or avoided completely. So while AI has potential, I believe that at this stage, the risiko may outweigh the benefits if proper systems are not in place. By now, we can see that the issue is not with the AI exists, it already does. The real question is how we manage and control AI responsibly, especially in Malaysia, classroom where value, ethics, and teachers' authority matter greatly. According to UNESCO 2023, countries that successfully integrate AI in education focus on strong teacher training, clear ethical guidelines, and human-centered teaching. That's all. Thank you.
Technology is exciting, but education is ultimately about people. AI can change how lessons are delivered, how assignments are done, and how students interact with teachers. But the critical question is, does this change help or harm learning? Many Malaysian teachers are expressing mixed feelings. On one hand, AI can save time, but the lesson plans, grading, and providing feedback can become faster and more efficient. On the other hand, there is a concern that students may become too dependent on AI and lose the chance to develop independent thinking. Consider this, a 2023 survey of Malaysian teachers showed that 58% were concerned that students are relying too much on AI for assignments, but 62% said that AI helps them prepare materials more efficiently. This tells us that the reality is not just black and white, it's nuanced, just like teaching itself. So my question for for our next round is, how does AI influence students' learning behavior and teachers' professional roles in Malaysian classroom? Is it both positively and negatively? So, panel one, what do you think about my question?
Alright. Thank you, moderator. I completely agree that education is deeply human, and that's why AI must support teachers, not replace them. Starting with students, AI can improve learning behavior when it's used properly. For example, in a classroom, some students may feel shy to ask questions because they fear being judged by their peers. AI tools can allow these students to ask questions privately or receive step-by-step explanations, helping them build confidence. A 2023 McKinsey study found that students who use AI as a learning assistant for explanations, feedback, or practice show higher engagement and stronger self-directed learning. For Malaysian classrooms, where students often feel nervous speaking up, this can make a real difference. However, this positive impact only happens when teachers guide the process. Without guidance, AI can become a shortcut. Students might just copy answers without thinking. Now, for teachers, AI does not take away their role, it actually transforms it. Teachers shift from being mere content providers to facilitators, helping students navigate AI tools meaningfully, mentors, focusing on students' emotional and ethical development, critical thinkers, guiding students on when AI is helpful and when independent thinking is needed. AI can replace classroom management, moral guidance, or emotional support. These are core responsibilities for teachers in Malaysia, and they remain irreplaceable. So I see AI not a so I see AI not as a threat but as a tool that can strengthen teachers' work, giving them more time to focus on mentorship and creativity. For example, for instance, a teacher could use AI to generate practice quizzes tailored to each student's level, then spend more time discussing ethical dilemmas, collaborative projects, or critical thinking exercises in class, areas where AI can intervene.
Thank you. Thank you for the supportive evidence from our panel 1. Next, we move with our panel 2. What's about your opinion? What is your opinion?
All right, thank you. So I agree with panelist 1, but I want to highlight the risk when AI used in uncontrolled. Many students today use AI not as a learning assistant, but as an answer generator. According to Turnitin's 2023 global report, 45% of students admitted using AI to complete assignment because it was faster and easy. This changed learning behavior in a negative way. Instead of thinking critically, students may rely on AI to provide reading-made answers. Made answer. In Malaysia, where assessment is still largely large exam-based, this creates a mismatch. Students may score high grade, but their actually understanding is shallow. Teachers feel this too. When students trust AI more than classroom guidance, teachers' professional judgment is undermined. Classroom authority can weaken and teacher-student trust may suffer. Example, imagine a history teacher signing a reflective essay. If students just copy AI-generated essay, the teacher loses insight into their reasoning, creativity, and values, essential aspect of holistic education. So why AI has potential without clear rules and boundaries, it can harm both learning and teachers' professional roles. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for the both panel for the honest perspective. By now, it's clear that AI is not going away. The real challenge is not about whether AI exists, but it already does, but how we manage it responsibly, especially in Malaysian classrooms, where values, ethics, and teacher authority matter deeply. Countries that have successfully integrated AI in education focus on teacher training, clear ethical guidelines, and human-centered teaching, according to our UNESCO 2023. So, in the last question that I would like to ask for our forum today is, I would like to ask both of our panel, what is the concrete steps that can teachers, schools, and the Ministry of Education take to ensure AI supports learning without harming students or teachers? Okay, panelist 1.
Alright, thank you, moderator. I believe responsible AI use start with policy and teacher training. First, teacher training. Many teachers want to use AI but don't know how. Structured professional development should focus on ethical AI use. That's teaching students when and how to use AI, lesson integration, designing activities that blend AI support with independent thinking, and detecting misuse, spotting when students rely too much on AI shortcuts. Second, assessment limits. AI can be useful for practice or formative feedback, but final assessments should still require students' own thinking and creativity. Third, digital responsibility for students. Students must understand that AI is a tool, not a replacement for learning. This could involve classroom discussions, projects, and guide exercises, showing how AI can assist but cannot replace human reasoning. For example, a teacher might allow AI to provide hints on math homework but require students to explain their problem-solving steps in their own words. If these steps are followed, AI can enhance learning without undermining teachers' authority or students' understanding. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, panelist 1. What about panelist 2?
So for me, I agree, and I have like to highlight the ministry role in ensuring fairness and control. This include equal access to technology, so all student benefit, not just those with device at home. Preventing misuse, including clear guidelines on AI for assignment and exam, protecting teachers' professional role, ensuring AI is a tool, not a replacement for their judgment. For example, their ministry could provide a standard AI usage policy for school, detailing when AI is allowed and when independent work is mandatory, along with training modules for teachers. With strong policy, proper supervision, and ethical guidance, AI can safely support learning without compromising teachers' authority or student development. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for both for these meaningful insights. So, across all the question that we come up for today, the message is clear that AI is not just a tool, not a teacher. It can support learning, reduce teachers' workload, and also personalize education. But it cannot replace the human heart of education, mentorship, moral guidance, classroom management, and also the emotional support. Moving forward, Malaysian education should focus on responsible AI integration, ethical use, teacher training, and student guidance. When it used thoughtfully, AI can enhance learning without compromising our core educational value. So thank you everyone for joining with our forum today. So I hope that today's insights inspire both of teachers and students to embrace AI responsibly and also ethically. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.